Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter Critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today I'm very excited to be checking out the third most popular project in all of games, that is Chicken, your new favorite dice game. Crack open the tube and chuck the dice to find out who rules the roost, save chickens, hatch eggs, and ... I'd like to know what that ... is, but I get it. It's a small tubular dice game, and if you're newer to the hobby, you're like, that's kind of a foreign concept. It didn't used to be. There used to be like Martian dice and zombie dice and fruit dice. Tube containers were in, and I love the fact that it's coming back, because tube containers are great. They don't take up as much space. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Hey, Sean. So this has already raised $93,000. One thing I want to spotlight is I'm excited to check this Kickstarter campaign out, because despite the fact it's only quote-unquote raised $93,000, not trying to mean it in any way, it's ahead of other heavy hitters like Cthulhu Death May Die, Castles of Mad King Bloodbucket Role Player, which have double, and in this one's case, way over double, how much they've raised. So something they're doing here is clearly clicking. I'm excited to see what it is. Avoid pesky foxes in chicken. As always, when we go in the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? But wait, I need to not be blinded by my love of dice game here, because I must say, I would love to know the player count, the time length, and the age. I always say that, and the fact that I didn't say it there, I think blinds me to the fact I just love tubular dice games so much. So yeah, I definitely would love to know that. I feel like that would be nice.
Welcome to Chicken. It's your job to help raise chickens around here while avoiding those pesky foxes. In this family-friendly dice chucker, the first player to reach 25 points from their chicken.
Okay, I like the fact we immediately just popped right into the tube. I see it having all the components taken out. And I see that there's a board here. Now, I wonder if this is going to be some sort of foldable, rollable mat, whatever. But that definitely means there's going to be more game here. Because that's the one thing. If you're just having dice in a tube, it's hard to have too much game there. You know, but you start adding components, you can have a lot more. So that gets me really excited about this.
In this family-friendly dice chucker, the first player to reach 25 points from their chickens
Oh, you want to be the poop emoji? You want to be the tractor? Okay, cool. Like the components already.
wins the game. On the first turn, a player will take all 4 white dice and roll them. Any chickens rolled are set to the right. These sweet little things can score you points at the end of your turn. Any foxes rolled are set to the left. These nasty buggers can cause you to bust, scoring 0 points if you roll 3 or more. Blank dice and any with eggs are kept in the middle. For each egg symbol you rolled, hatch a dice from the coop.
Oh!
Now you've got a choice. You can push your luck by re-rolling all those dice in the middle, or count your chickens by scoring your points and passing all of your dice to the next player.
I want to play this.
Let's say you re-roll and don't bust. Your turn is done. You'll hatch any new dice and count your chickens, scoring 1 point for each. When a player starts their turn with more than the 4 white dice, they can roll them all and hope they don't bust, or they can chicken out, losing 1 point for being a chicken and returning any yellow and orange dice back.
I feel like we're going a little bit too much into the weeds of the rules here.
Chicken is easy to learn,
okay,
plays
cool,
in 10 to 15 minutes, and is packed with a lot of big, fun moments and laughter. The game features lovely mechanics from award-winning designer Scott Alms and wonderfully charming art from the Carpenter Collective. Jump in and roll them chickens.
Okay, I'm in. As someone who was pretty inclined to like this game before I get into it. Also, I have a family, so I'm immediately interested in this. I like it. I will say that makes me kind of feel like maybe we should mention potentially that, like Scott Alms. We do it in the video, though. I don't know. Is Scott Alms worthy of being up here? Like, because that's what really comes to my mind. I would like to know the player count, especially 10 to 15 minutes, filler weight game. Love that. Love that. I mentioned that from the jump. Anywho, still, after the video, do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? I feel pretty good here. Keymaster Games is an indie game developer and published based in Athens, Georgia. We strive to craft beautiful, immersive experiences that create joy and deep connection for new and experienced players alike, blah, 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 blah. We got the people here. Ooh, jalop. Don't like that. Hopefully. Ooh, okay. Caper. Caper's great, by the way. I don't want to say fantastic. Caper's a great 2-player game. Check that one out. Parks plus expansion, campy creatures, and yeah, this feels. I'm pretty sure this is one of those companies that is a quote-unquote Kickstarter company that would not exist without Kickstarter. You love seeing that. You love seeing it. That's why I love Kickstarter, is because you know, what did this person do for a day job before Control hit, and then Campy Creatures hit. I remember checking out Campy Creatures years and years ago. It had that distinctive art, $20 for the front. Wow, this looks good. But these are all out, I do believe. Quote, this is so nice. This is so beautiful. Status, love it. That's a wrap. If one is complete, these heists are in your hands now. Like, I'm sure everybody's happy. I don't know where to post it, but the tabletop implementation seems to be an old version. The rulebook looks very outdated. Did not check the cards. Received a damaged copy. Get in touch to discuss. I lost track of this game. Not worried I don't have it. Was there any old build playing? Finally. So, looks like they haven't checked in there in a while, but overall, people got their stuff. That's what you want to see. So, can you do it? Yes, I feel good. Do I want it? Yes. How much is it? Hopefully, we don't beat around the bush and get to the price. Now, I will say this is an interesting one, because in my mind, I have a tube game price set out, which is a very reasonable $15 to $30 game. Anything over that, I'm like, ooh, I don't know about that. Granted, this tube looks larger. I need to know the exact size of this tube. Hopefully, they let me know inches in centimeters. 10 to 20, a clucking good time. Chicken is the newest hit. Hatching at your friendly neighborhood stuff for cool, fun for kids, fun for adults. As good time on family game night as it is for grown-up game night. That's what I like to call a chameleon game, a game that you can slide into any situation that's going to work. That's what I love to hear. 4.75 rating on Amazon. Oh, of their other games. Okay, so they're spotlighting their other games. Cool. I do like this. I like that graph. That, take it or leave it. But once again, can you do it? Makes me feel way more comfortable, though. Younger and older feel alike love chicken. Reward tiers. So $20. Yep. Retail edition. Oh, there's going to be a deluxe edition. Okay. I'm intrigued. Was not expecting a deluxe edition of a tube game, but I'm in. Oh, I'm in. $20. Stretch goals not included. Oh, kiss of death. Nobody wants this. This is Garbo. This is Garbo. I'd throw this out the car window if I had one right now. Yeah, that was a bit harsh. So that feels like the Target one, maybe. Like, fingers crossed. Hopefully they get into Target. But I'm pretty sure Keymaster has something in Target, I want to say. Hopefully, though. So I think that, yeah. So they're shooting for the moon here. Love seeing that. Then we got the 35. Okay, so we're $5 over. We're $5 over where I was going. That might be inflation. Let me check it out. I also need to know the size of this, too. Deluxe edition. Comes with the dice. Dice are the same. Components, now they're fancier shapes. You don't get these chits. You get the fancy ones. We also get wood scenery. What does that mean? Chicken more. What is a wood scenery? Why do I want this? What does it do? Wood scenery pack. What does that mean? It also comes with a dice bag. And, oh, new dice friends. Oh, wow. That's where it is. That's what you're buying here. I can get behind $34 like, I like the little wooden fence. Oh, is that actually a fence? I thought this was like a board. Wait, is that... Okay, that's different. I thought this was just like a fold-up board and you like roll it on there. Okay. Seems reasonable. Inflation, whatnot. And this looks like a game. This does not look like a zombie dice or a Martian dice. This looks like there's just more here. Early bird reviews. Not a big fan. I'll lump it in. Crucial game with retail of the deluxe, but who cares? I mean, everybody's buying this pledge level anyway. Is that the one of the foxes? We like the one of the foxes. The perfect push your luck game to egg on your family friendly, so you're telling me the mechanism. I can't think of a better game to get the whole family around the table. Don't be surprised when everyone says one more game. We had high egg expectations. Keymaster delivers this new game. The hatching dice mechanic. Here we go. Grant stepping it up. Makes it feel fresh and new for a push your luck game. I can bring chicken anywhere and get people interested in games. Grant wins the cookie. The hatching dice, and that, once again, when I go back to that video, I remember that was like, ooh. That was the thing. I was like, oh, that's neat. A quick push your luck game that won't run afoul. Unless you chicken. No, thank you. I love sleeping at night thinking about chicken. I've begun neglecting my farming, so these ones are mixed in of just like funny thematic stuff. Okay, chicken is a super fast-paced, very addictive dice rolling game that you'll want to play over and over. How to chicken? Roll them dice. Okay. What do I need? Just shipping. I'd like to know the size of the tubing as well. Pro Farmer tip. What's our favorite part? Fun packaging. Easily portable. Great for dice games. The tube not only makes a beautiful and unique work of art to add to your game shelf, it also makes it easier to take chicken on the go. Well, we love how the tube allows for anyone to roll all them loyal custom dice. Lovely custom dice. Got it. What's in the expansion? Okay, so now we're focusing on this. I feel like this would have been a little bit better up higher, potentially, when you were trying to squeeze the 14 out of me. Granted, at 34, I don't feel like most people are going to bat an eye. They're like, oh, I'm going to have fun playing this with my family. Or my game night, if you're into the lighter stuff. You know, Makes sense. So we got a seed bag and expansion dice. Blue, the dog, and Mother Hen are ready to help out the farm. The expansion includes 2 new dice and a claw seed bag to mix things up. Blue, the dog, may bark to scare away foxes, but like good, so cool. I want it. I want the dice. You know, because honestly, what's the best part of zombie dice? And the answer is Santa Claus. Like if you have Santa Claus, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's like because you get the energy drink, it just adds more to it. And so yeah, 2 extra dice. It's huge. Stretch goal. And I'm curious to know what you think about that. If you were a zombie and dice aficionado, I feel like Zombie Dice 3 is like where like the Godfather Part 3, where they're like, all right, you should stop at 2. Unlock more farm friends through stretch goals. Whoa, that's exciting. The Deluxe Edition not only includes component upgrades and game expansions, backing this tier also unlocks game-enhancing stretch goals. Game-enhancing stretch goals. I love that. So, 3 wood eggs. Great. 1 funky chicken. 1 sly fox. I'd like to know more about what these components are. And I don't mind this, doing the backers as opposed to doing the money raised. But I will say it's a dangerous game. I've seen other ones do. I've seen other Kickstarter projects do that, and if it stalls, like it's like there's no way we're gonna get another 300. Like it can really just because one of the cool things about stretch goals is, and I have this when I read my own Kickstarter. People, especially if it's like a smaller thing, will like really want to see a stretch goal. They'll be like, all right, how about we add like an extra 20 here or 30 here, or doing something we can pull it out later to hit this stretch goal. And that is a very routine thing that happens on Kickstarter. And by doing it this way, you kind of take that out of people's hands. But this way, I imagine, is a lot more low risk because it's like, all right, the 1500 print run has this, the 2000 print run is going to have that. So they're actually adding components to their print run that they're telling to the manufacturer, and then they can get, in theory, the actual price of that. So I actually kind of love that. So they're like, I imagine they're like to their manufacturer, if they really, yeah. Maybe they didn't because they have a lot of other games out, but you could do that. Especially if you have like a super cool manufacturer, like Ad Magic, who I like a lot, even though they don't like me anymore, apparently. That's all right. That's all right. I shouldn't say that. I don't know that. They have no grudge against me. At Keymaster, we are committed to crafting everything we do with the highest quality from the get-go. I'm thinking of a different company. I just forget everything I just said. This means every Keymaster project is a complete game with unique components. Don't be a chicken. Rules of Tabletop Simulator. Simple rule booklet. Cool. Tabletop Simulator. All about the shipping. Here we go. Whoa! $0. Wow, that makes the 34 much easier to swallow there. That makes that 34 make me say, okay, I'm cool. I feel like this is buried a little bit. I feel like we spotlight that. Deluxe Edition. $0 shipping to the United States of America. I feel, and I know people are going to say, yeah, but that pisses off the rest of the world. But whenever we go to the community page, we see just who do you need to appeal to? A lot of it is the United States of America, and I hate to be that American, and at least American saying that, but look at the numbers. I see the numbers every damn day. So I would 100% be spotlighting free shipping. Yeah, free shipping, hot damn. Yeah, no joke. Like now I'm like, okay, I'm in. So yeah, let's check out the pledge levels. 202 for the retails, and then 30. So 2,562. So I would put that on the marquee. Let's go back to the marquee. You know, a clucking good time. Maybe bump this up a little bit. Bump this up a little bit. Free United States shipping right there. Bam. In addition, loving the player count there too. Love the stretch goals are backers and not cash. That is a cool little idea. Yeah, and those stretch goals. So here's the thing about those stretch goals. I like those stretch goals a lot. They got me more excited about it. You know what would have got me even more excited? If you would have told me why I wanted the funky chicken and what the funky chicken did. How the funky chicken is going to add some little crinkle to the gameplay and mechanism of the game. That would get me even more excited. Now I imagine they're going to mention the updates, but why not put it out here? For retailers, about the creators, Keymaster, Scott Alms, he makes games. He's got a lot of really good games. And there we go. Let's check out the FAQ, the updates, comments. Why did the chicken re-roll the dice to get to the other side? Hit us with your favorite chicken joke in the comments, okay? Trying to get engagement. Weird way to do it, but okay. Will I be able to add other Keymasters to my pledge? No. Or maybe. I don't care. It's there, though. I'm a retailer. How do I get the game? Which U.S. state to expect to collect? Retailers will be able to purchase the retailer deluxe editions of the game prior to the release date. Deluxe editions will only be deluxe from Keymaster. Sign up for a wholesale account directly with us here. So they have their own special thing they do behind the scenes with retailers. Okay. So cool. Will the deluxe edition be available for purchase after the campaign? Components of the deluxe edition, like the scenery pack and expansion, will be available from Keybackers' web store after the release, summer 2022. These items will be more expensive than presented here. Got it. Updates. What came first, the chicken or the... so this one is just from today. So we'll check out the other. Wow, 106. Choose your own egg venture. I didn't even read this. I saw Choose Your Own Adventure, and I got excited about this update. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like really great updates. I used to just say you should always end with a question. I feel like a very appealing update title. Well, duh, Forrest, of course. Well, you know, well, it clicked for me. 26-7. Okay, so let's check out what's popping here. The hens world held, the Coop scoop. Blue finishes yawn, stretched out his legs at the foot of the bed, a faint breeze. So let's head back to the farm. So we're talking about a story. Reply to choice A or B in the comment section below to cast your vote and check back to see where the story heads next. See you tomorrow with an interview. So you're doing a choose your own adventure about a dog. What? I love it. It's getting engagement. This is weird. This is zany. And you know what? With a game called Chicken with an exclamation point, a family-friendly dice chucker, I should expect no less. Bottom line is, loving those updates here. I'm liking this Kickstarter page a lot. Could the player score tokens not all be blue? I have a hard time keeping score without separating color tokens. That seems reasonable. Stretch goals should be add something to the gameplay. As of now, it just looks like extra junk getting tossed in for no apparent reason other than to get to the appearance of more. It's just fluff. The game looks awesome on its own and doesn't need extra fluff. Add more dice expansions or something. Whoa, Adam Melvin. What are you talking about? I assume those were gameplay things. Are you telling me they're just adding wooden meeples? You still gonna do a Spirit Island critique? I thought he did. Oh, uh-oh. My washer is tweaking out right now. Can you even hear it in the background? That is a really loud washer. I'm scared. Howdy, folks. If there's another big day, so stretch goals. So yes, this is what I want to know. You have all unlocked 4 stretch goals and you're on your way to the 5th. Here's why they're all about. In addition to the expansion, the deluxe edition includes a scenery pack that really brings the farm to the table. As you unlock stretch goals, you'll gain more scenery. Delight in dressing up your table. Oh. Okay. So, alright, that's interesting. Hashtag I'm with Adam. The extra fluff, add more dice expansions or something that increases the replayability. Or an upgraded dice to engrave, something not just a toss to the side. I really agree with him. Yep, just fun little wooden meeples for the board. I like it. My nephews and nieces will have fun with them on the table. I do agree with that. Honestly, if I got this, I'd probably take them out and just give them to my kids. So, I can't dog it that much, but then at the same time, Adam brings up a great point, like, we'd much rather have gameplay, but maybe there's, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. It's a really interesting one. I'm getting deluxe because I want the meeples and the expansion dice, but those stretch goals upgrades are just silly. They don't seem to have any real function and just a waste of space and material. I don't think this is what should be done to get people to support it. People will support it either way. Maybe upgrade the dice from printed to engraved. While I disagree about the stretch goals being a waste of space, I agree that a goal to upgrade the dice would be rather nice. We're talking about a portable game, as they call it themselves. Having more stuff in it makes it heavier and harder to pack and or bigger. Waste of space. It's not... I don't disagree with Pedro. The post on BGG says it all. Final will be engraved. Oh, great news. Welcome to the farm, Pedro. Thanks for the note. And thanks to Mike for finding where we noted the dice will be engraved. We've made a note to make that clear on the Kickstarter page along with package dimensions. Yes! Yes! Pedro! Moving it forward. Go, Pedro! As far as I understood, the wooden scenery and related stretch goals have no function in the game, correct? Although these things look cute, I'd rather be able to use them for something in the game. My kid is too old to play with them. Could they become some kind of counters for something that add an extra die? I'm going to say, howdy, Christians. Thanks for fun suggestions of scenery. That's the added kind of creativity the whole... We were hoping that you would come up with something creative with these. Okay, I get it. It's a pimple on a beautiful face. Okay. Chicken, your new favorite dice game. Final grade for this one. Do I want it? Oh, Scott Holmes is on the front. I'm just blind. Idiot. So do I want it? Yes, I do. I think if you're the target market, a family weight gamer, someone looking for a light game. Do we have a gameplay video? Whoa. I gotta slow down here. Gameplay video. That's like the bare minimum, right? There's 0 videos. Or are these clickable? Are those quotes clickable? Was that it? Damn it. So there are videos. You can go find them. I don't like that. That's not cool. I'd love a video here. So yeah, that's an interesting choice. Maybe they just wanted this to be short and sweet. All right, so do I want it? Yeah. Can you do it? Solid B-. It was a fun ride, simple, and checks the family boxes. I think it might be a little bit higher. I don't know. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Price was a little bit above what I was expecting to pay, but I'm getting more than I expected to pay, but I'm actually getting less than what I was expecting to pay. What I mean by that is, when I saw the stretch goals, I was like, holy crud, there's actually going to be all that fun little micro expansion sort of stuff. Think Queenies, if you're familiar with Queen games. They got these tiny little micro expansions called Queenies, and I thought each one of those was going to be a cool little Queenie. And so, yeah, I thought there was more game, but it still looks like there's more game, period, than, say, like a zombie dice or a Martian dice. Maybe not Fruit Dice, because Fruit Dice has cards. That game's really underrated. So either way, do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? I feel like it's reasonably priced, especially when you factor in that the pledge level that the overwhelming majority of people are going to get is the deluxe edition, and they have free shipping to the United States, which once again is the majority of the people in the room. And the rest of the shipping looked reasonable. I mean, I didn't honestly. I was too just over the moon by that one. All other countries. So 7 to 15, 7 to 10, 3 to 6, 3 to 11. So yeah, it looks reasonable. That's a pretty big ballpark, but the bottom line is reasonable. So how much is it? Looks good. Rule booklet. Short and sweet. Wow, that is really short and sweet. Holy guacamole. Okay, that is way shorter than I was expecting. Man, that rule booklet. That rule booklet just gave me a little bit of a change of heart. Because here's the bottom line. When I see this rule booklet, I see that this is... What is this? This is 1/8 of the entire... No, that's 1/4 of the entire rule booklet is nothing but art. And you got this chunk down here. This is a very, very, very light game. And then I see that price at $35, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I had a little change of heart after looking at the rule booklet there. So where's the gameplay video? Oh, this is a video. Is this a video? Teach to play. We're teaming up with video content creators. Oh, so they were down here. I just had to click on them. Your TikTok videos. What?
Let me teach you about this.
What? No. What? You can use TikTok on computers? I didn't even know that was a thing. Damn, I'm old. All right. You know what? Overall, do I want it? Yes. Katie doing it? Yes. How much is it? Price looks solid. Very engaging and interesting idea with the updates. The stretch goals are divisive, but at the end of the day, I feel like the target market, and there's the big thing. That's the thing that I really want to keep in my mind. The stretch goals for the target market, which is a family weight game, I think that's great. I think it's good. I think it's great. I think if this were a 45 to 90 minute, Euro game, then I think people would be like, WTF? What? So, at the end of the day, I think I'm going to B. I think I'm going to B+. I think it's B+. B+, that free... I'm going to go with the B. I think we need to bump up that free United States shipping, though. That's huge. But at the end of the day, still, really cool project. Chicken, your new favorite dice game. And love what they're doing there in the updates. You know what? I'm going with B+, just because I love how much what they're doing with the B updates. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Zombie Dice Horn Edition is selling for $30. That's really good to know. Thanks, Sean. So, okay, that's right about right.